Hello there, and welcome to Deep Sleep Science. I'm so glad you found your way here. Tonight, you have arrived in a place made entirely of softness, a quiet harbor at the edge of the day, where the lights are low, the air is warm, and time itself seems to move a little more slowly. There is nowhere else you need to be. Nothing else you need to do. The hours behind you are already drifting away, like small paper boats carried gently downstream, and the hours ahead of you are folding themselves into a long, peaceful blanket of rest. Let your shoulders sink. Let your jaw unclench. Let the small, invisible weight you have been carrying all day slip quietly from your hands and rest on the floor beside you, where it will wait, patiently, until morning. Feel the cool side of your pillow against your cheek, the soft pull of gravity holding you safely down, the slow rise and fall of your own breathing, like waves at the far end of a quiet beach. Tonight, we are going to wander together through the most gentle of all subjects, the science of calm and relaxation. We will visit the soft places inside the human body, where peace is made the meadows of the nervous system, the slow rivers of the breath, the warm caves where the heart settles into its evening rhythm. 100 small, beautiful facts, each a little candle, placed carefully along the path that leads you into sleep. If you find comfort here in this quiet space, you might gently tap the like button, or quietly subscribe, so the soft glow of these stories can find you again on other restless nights. There is no rush, no hurry at all, and now, with the world outside growing dim, and the stars beginning their slow, patient drift across the sky, let's begin this slow and soothing journey into the science of calm. Settle a little deeper now into the soft shape of your bed. Let the sheets gather around you like petals folding inward at dusk. Somewhere inside you, a quiet door is opening, a door that leads into the gentle science of how the human body learns to rest. We will walk through it slowly, hand in hand with the silence, gathering small wonders as we go. Each fact will be a soft stone laid along a moonlit path. Each story, a breath of warm air against your skin. There is no need to remember anything, only to listen and to drift. Deep within the soft architecture of the human body lives a quiet, branching river called the vagus nerve. It begins at the base of the brain, like a stream emerging from a mountain mist, and travels down through the throat, the chest, the belly, touching every organ along its slow and patient course. When you breathe out slowly, this gentle river hums, whispers to the heart, asking it to soften. It murmurs to the lungs, asking them to widen. It speaks to the stomach in the language of warm tea and quiet evenings. The vagus nerve is the body's secret keeper of calm, a long silver thread woven through the inner landscape, holding everything together with the tenderness of a sleeping hand. Tonight, with every breath you release, you are sending soft ripples down this river, and the whole body answers yes. There is a small almond-shaped place inside the brain called the amygdala, and during the day it stands like a quiet watchman at the edge of a meadow. When evening comes, and the body begins to soften, the watchman lowers his lantern. He sits down in the tall grass. He listens to the wind, the light fades from amber to violet, and the meadow grows still. This is the science of calm beginning its work, the slow dimming of vigilance, the gentle handing over of the day to the night. As you lie here now, your own watchman is settling onto the soft earth, leaning back against a warm stone, letting his eyes drift closed. The meadow inside you grows quieter. The grasses bow, and somewhere in the distance, a single firefly drifts upward, carrying a small light into the deepening dark. The slow breath is the oldest medicine in the world. Long before there were words for what it did, the body already knew. A breath drawn in for 4 soft counts, held lightly for 2, released for 6, and the heart begins to slow. The muscles begin to loosen. The mind begins to wander into softer rooms. Scientists call this coherent breathing, but the body has always called it coming home. Imagine your breath as warm honey being poured slowly into a glass jar. It fills you from the belly upward, sweet and golden, settling into every corner. And when you breathe out, the honey becomes mist, drifting from your lips into the cool evening air, carrying with it everything you no longer need to hold. Slow in, soft out. The oldest medicine, working quietly. Beneath the skin, the body is mostly water rivers, lakes, and oceans of it, moving in the gentlest of tides. Inside every cell, small pools shimmer. Inside every vein, slow currents flow. When you rest, these waters grow still. Like a pond at the end of a windless day, the surface becomes a mirror. The depths grow clear. Scientists have found that hydration itself is part of calm, that the well-watered body relaxes more easily, like a garden after a long, soft rain. Imagine, then, that with every breath you take, a small silver cloud passes through you, leaving behind a fine mist that settles on the inner leaves of your being. You are becoming a quiet pond, a still lake, a long, slow river under moonlight. The waters inside you are coming to rest. There is a hormone called melatonin that the body brews each evening, like a small kitchen lit by candlelight. As the sun lowers and the windows grow dim, a tiny gland at the center of the brain, no larger than a grain of rice, begins to stir its quiet pot. Slowly, the dark elixir gathers. It rises through the body like steam through old wooden rafters, filling every room with the scent of sleep. This is the science of darkness, the way the body answers the fading light with its own soft chemistry. Tonight, your inner kitchen is open. The candle is lit. The pot is warming. The slow, sweet medicine of rest is rising through you, room by room, drawing curtains, dimming lamps, leaving small notes on every pillow that whisper it is time. It is time. The heart, that patient drummer, has two rhythms it can play. One is brisk and bright, the music of waking and motion. The other is slow and round, the music of evening. Scientists call the slow rhythm parasympathetic, but you might simply call it the lullaby beat. When the body relaxes, the drummer changes his hands. He sets down the small, sharp sticks and picks up soft mallets wrapped in wool. The drum no longer rings, it murmurs. It hums. It speaks in the low, warm tones of an old wooden room with a fire dying down. Lying here now, your own drummer is changing his hands. The slow beat is beginning. Boom, 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 each one farther apart than the last, like the footsteps of someone walking gently away into the soft dark. There is a kind of light that the eyes have only recently learned to recognize, a long, warm light the color of late afternoon honey. When this light enters the eyes, the body reads it as a message from the sun itself, saying rest is coming. Rest is coming. Scientists have found that warm, dim light in the evening helps the body prepare for sleep, like a slow farewell from the day. Imagine yourself now in such a light. The walls around you glow amber. The corners of the room are gentle with shadow. Somewhere, an old lamp throws a soft circle on the floor, and a curtain stirs faintly in a breeze you cannot feel. This is the light the body loves. This is the light that tells the eyes, the muscles, the bones you may begin to let go. Inside the muscles, there are tiny fibers that hold tension the way a hand holds a small stone. All day, they grip. All day, they remember. But when the body lies down and the breath grows slow, the fibers begin, one by one, to open their hands. The stones fall. They roll away across the soft inner floor of you and disappear into the warm dark. Scientists call this progressive muscle release, but you might call it the great letting go. Begin now, very gently, with the small muscles around your eyes. then the jaw, then the shoulders. Each one a hand opening, each one a stone falling. The body becomes lighter and lighter, until at last there is nothing in your grip at all, and you are floating on a slow tide of soft and willing weight. The skin is the largest organ of the body, and it is also the most patient listener. It hears the touch of cotton, the warmth of a blanket, the cool whisper of air against an ankle. When the skin feels safe, it sends a slow, sweet message inward, traveling along nerves like soft messengers on barefoot paths. Safe, they say. Safe, safe. Scientists have studied this, and they call it the comfort response, but the skin has always known. Tonight, every place where your body meets the bed is sending these soft messengers. The back of your head, the curve of your shoulder, the long line of your spine, the warm weight of your hands. Each contact is a quiet hand on the body's brow, smoothing back the hair, whispering down into the dark, you are safe, you may sleep. There is a place behind the breastbone where the body keeps its longest sighs. All day they gather there, like small clouds drifting into a high mountain valley. And when at last the body lies down and gives permission, the sighs begin to leave. One at a time, slow, long, each one carrying away a little of what the day held. Scientists have found that a single deep sigh resets the breathing pattern, like a small key turning in a soft lock. You may feel one rising now. Let it come. Let it leave. Then another, perhaps a little later. There is no need to summon them. They will arrive on their own, like birds returning at dusk, and with each one, the chest grows quieter, the valley grows clearer, and the sky above you opens into stars. The brain, when it begins to rest, makes a slow music that scientists can see on small glowing screens. The fast, bright waves of the day grow long and round, like swells in a calm sea. They are called alpha waves, and then theta waves, and they move through the mind the way evening light moves through a forest. Each wave is wider than the last, each one a little softer. Imagine your thoughts as small leaves floating on these waves. They no longer race, they no longer cling to one another. They drift, one by one, out toward the horizon. The water beneath them is dark and warm and endless, and you, the watcher on the shore, are growing sleepy too, your eyes following the leaves until you can no longer tell them from the stars. Inside the chest, the lungs are like two soft branching trees, with thousands of tiny leaves called alveoli. When you breathe in, the leaves open. When you breathe out, they fold. All night long, these inner trees breathe with you, a quiet forest hidden beneath the ribs. Scientists say that slow, deep breathing brings more air to the smallest leaves at the very tips of the branches, the ones that are often forgotten in the rush of the day. Tonight, your breath is reaching them. The tiny leaves at the deepest edges of you are opening, perhaps for the first time in many hours, drinking the cool evening air. The whole inner forest sighs with relief. The wind moves softly through it, and somewhere among the branches, a small owl settles in to rest. There is a soft chemical in the brain called GABA, and its name in the body's language means hush. When GABA flows, the busy rooms of the mind grow quiet. Conversations trail off. Lights dim. Doors close gently, one by one. Along long carpeted hallways. Scientists call it an inhibitory neurotransmitter, but the brain has always known it simply as the keeper of evening. Tonight, GABA is moving through you like a small, kind librarian, walking softly between the shelves, placing a finger to her lips, asking each thought to whisper, then to murmur, then to fall silent altogether. The great library of your mind is closing for the night. The last lamp is being turned down, and the librarian, her work done, is sitting at her desk, watching the moon rise through a tall window. The bones, those quiet pillars inside the body, are always slowly remaking themselves. Even now, even as you lie here, tiny builders are at work, laying down fresh layers, smoothing rough edges. Scientists have found that the body does most of this gentle work during deep sleep. In the long, quiet hours when the muscles are still, imagine your skeleton as a kind of inner cathedral, with arches and columns of soft white stone. Tonight, small candle-bearing figures move through it, mending what was worn, polishing what was dulled, leaving each pillar a little stronger than before. You do not need to help them. You do not need to know they are there. You only need to lie still and let the cathedral of you be quietly restored, while you drift through your own warm and weightless dark. Warm water on the skin is one of the oldest paths into calm. A long bath, a hot shower, even a warm cloth pressed gently to the face, sends a slow signal inward. The body is being held. The body is safe. Scientists have found that the warmth itself relaxes blood vessels, like rivers widening in a thaw, and the heart slows, and the breath grows long. Imagine now that you have just stepped from such a bath. Your skin is soft and pink. Your hair smells faintly of something green and growing. A heavy towel has been wrapped around you, and another, until you are nothing but warmth. Walking slowly toward a quiet bed, you lie down. The warmth stays with you. It holds you like a kind, enormous hand, all through the night. The eyes, when they grow tired, perform a small miracle the body rarely notices. The tiny muscles around them, which all day held the gaze sharp and steady, begin to soften. The lenses inside grow round and easy. The world, even before the lids close, becomes a watercolor, edges blurring, colors bleeding gently into one another. Scientists call this visual fatigue, but it is also a kind of mercy. The eyes asking permission to rest. Let them have it now. Let the world go soft. Let the ceiling above you become a pale wash of cream. The lamp aglow without an outline. The shadows in the corners merely warm and shapeless friends. The eyes are closing their small workshop. They are turning the keys in the locks. They are walking home along a quiet inner road. There is a rhythm hidden in the human body called the circadian rhythm, and it is older than any clock. It hums in every cell, set long ago by the rising and setting of the sun. Scientists have found that even a single cell, alone in a dish, will still keep this slow beat, this gentle inner tide. Tonight, every cell in you is turning toward night. Each one is a small lantern being lowered. Each one is a tiny door being closed. The whole body is moving together, like a great flock of birds turning at once in the evening sky, all wings tilting toward the dark roost of sleep. You do not need to direct them. You only need to fall along with them, into the warm and ancient gravity that has guided every living thing toward rest. The hands, those small, clever creatures, hold so much of the day's tension. They grip steering wheels, pens, phones, the edges of worries. But when the body lies down, the hands at last are free. They open, slowly, like flowers in a time-lapse film. The fingers uncurl. The palms grow soft. The little muscles between the bones, which scientists call the lumbricals, release their long, quiet grip. Feel your own hands now, resting somewhere on the blanket or beside you. They are no longer holding anything. They are not even holding themselves. They lie like two warm leaves fallen from the same tree, light and curled and entirely at rest. And from the hands, the softness travels up the arms, into the shoulders, into the chest, into the deep, still center of you. There is a hormone called cortisol that rises in the morning like a small, bright bird, lifting the body into the day. But in the evening, it begins to settle, folding its wings, returning to its nest in the quiet branches of the inner self. Scientists have found that calm activities lower cortisol the way a soft hand lowers a flame. A warm drink, a long, slow breath, a familiar voice. These are small hands turning the dial down. Tonight, your cortisol is gentling. The bright bird is tucking its head beneath its wing. The branches of your inner tree are still somewhere in the body. A small light is dimming, the way a candle dims when someone places a careful hand around it. The day is being put away. The night is being unfolded, softly, like a great dark blanket. The sense of smell is the oldest of all the senses, and it has a direct path into the deep, quiet rooms of the brain. A single scent can open a long hallway of memory and feeling in less than a breath. Scientists have found that gentle scents like lavender, chamomile, and sandalwood slow the heart and ease the mind. Imagine now a small bowl of dried lavender on a wooden table beside your bed. The air around it is faintly purple, faintly sweet. Each breath carries a little of it inward, into the long corridors of you where small lamps are lighting in welcome. The scent moves through you like a soft visitor, touching nothing, disturbing nothing, leaving only a trail of calm behind. The body recognizes the visitor. The body opens the door. The body says, "Come in." Inside the inner ear, there is a tiny coiled passage shaped like a seashell, and it is filled with fluid so still and clear that it has its own quiet weather. When the body lies down, this small inner sea grows even calmer, the fluid resting like glass. Scientists call it the cochlea, but it is also a quiet listener, gathering the soft sounds of the night and sending them gently inward. The hum of a fan, the distant settling of a house, the faint whisper of your own breath. All of these are arriving in the tiny seashell of you, and each one is being translated into a small wave of softness, lapping at the inner shore. Listen, now, without trying to listen. The sounds will find their own way in, and you, the shore, are growing wonderfully still. The body has a temperature it loves for sleeping, just a little cooler than the day. Scientists have found that as evening comes, the core of the body lowers itself by a fraction of a degree, like a candle being trimmed. The hands and feet grow warmer, as if heat were being sent out to the edges to be released into the cool air. Imagine this happening now. A soft warmth is leaving your fingertips, your toes, drifting upward like the heat from a sleeping cat. The center of you is becoming cool and quiet, a small, still room with a window open to the night. The world outside the window is full of dark trees and silver air. The room inside you is full of slow breath and soft shadow, and the body, finding the perfect temperature for rest, sighs and lets go. There is a kind of touch called slow stroking, and the skin has special nerves that respond only to it. Scientists call them sea tactile fibers, and they are the body's quiet poets, translating gentle touch into a deep inward calm, a hand smoothing a blanket, a breeze brushing the cheek, the slow drag of soft fabric against the arm. Each of these is read by the sea tactile fibers as kindness, and the message travels inward to the parts of the brain that hold the feeling of being loved. Tonight, even the softness of your own sheets is speaking this language to your skin. Every place where cotton meets you is a small kindness, repeated and repeated, like a lullaby with no words. The body listens. The body believes. The body, at last, relaxes into the long, warm conversation of comfort. The mind, when it begins to drift towards sleep, passes through a soft landscape called hypnagogia. Scientists describe it as the doorway between waking and dreaming, a quiet hallway where thoughts grow strange and gentle. Images appear without effort: a tree, a path, a face, a color. None of them mean anything. None of them ask anything of you. They are simply the mind beginning to play, the way a child arranges leaves on the ground at the end of a long afternoon. Let them come. Let them go. You are walking now through this hallway, and the walls are softly glowing, and the floor is warm beneath your feet, and somewhere ahead of you, a door is standing open onto a quiet field of stars. You are nearly there. You only have to keep drifting. Inside the belly, there is a kind of second brain, a vast network of nerves that scientists call the enteric nervous system. It hums quietly with its own thoughts and feelings, and it is deeply connected to the long river of the vagus nerve. When the belly is calm, the whole body knows. When the belly is at peace, the mind grows quiet too. Imagine, then, a small warm sun glowing softly behind your navel, the size of a peach. With every breath, it grows a little warmer, a little softer. It sends out slow rays of comfort through the rest of you, into the chest, into the limbs, into the long quiet edges. The second brain is humming a low contented song. The first brain is listening, and the whole of you is glowing now. Like a lantern in deep dusk, there is a small region at the base of the brain called the pons, and it is the gentle conductor of sleep's slow orchestra. When evening arrives, the pons lifts a tiny baton, and one by one, the players of the body grow quiet. The strings of the muscles soften. The horns of the heart slow their bright notes. The drums of the day lay down their sticks. Scientists have studied this for many years, and still it is a kind of miracle. Tonight, the small conductor inside you is at work. The orchestra of your body is following the baton down. Down into a music so quiet it can barely be heard, a single long note held forever, the note of rest itself. You are listening. The musicians are bowing. The hall inside you is dimming into a beautiful and ancient hush. The body, when it relaxes, produces small molecules called endorphins, which scientists describe as the body's own gentle poetry. They drift through the bloodstream like petals on a slow river, settling here and there, easing whatever they touch. A long, warm bath releases them. A quiet song releases them. Even the slow stroke of your own hand along your arm can call them forth. Imagine the petals now, pale, pink and weightless, drifting through every inner stream of you. They settle on tired muscles. They settle on small aches. They settle in the corners of the mind where the day's small worries gathered. Each petal is a softness. Each petal is a forgiveness. By morning, the rivers inside you will be full of them, and the body will rise feeling lighter than it has in many quiet seasons. There is a place in the brain called the prefrontal cortex, and during the day, it works very hard, planning, deciding, watching. But at night, scientists have found, this busy place at last grows quiet. The lights go off in its long corridors. The desks are cleared. The papers are folded into soft drawers. A small caretaker walks through the rooms, turning each lamp down to its lowest glow. Tonight, this is happening inside you. The hard-working part of your mind is finally being allowed to rest. It is hanging its coat on a wooden hook. It is sitting down in a soft chair. It is closing its tired eyes. There is no more to plan. There is no more to decide. There is only the slow dark and the warmth of being permitted, at last, to set everything down. The blood, that warm and patient river, flows a little more slowly when the body rests. Scientists can measure this, watching the small shift of pressure through long, delicate instruments. But you can feel it, too, in the way the hands grow heavier, in the way the chest seems to widen, in the way the whole body settles deeper into the bed. Imagine your blood as a long red ribbon, slowly unwinding through you. It is no longer hurrying. It is no longer rushing. It moves like a river through a wide meadow at evening, in long, slow curves, in soft golden bends, Every cell it passes is being fed gently, gently, like small lanterns being filled with oil. The whole body glows from within. The whole body sighs. The river inside you is going home. There is a chemical messenger called adenosine that builds up slowly in the brain through every hour of waking. Scientists describe it as the body's own gentle accumulating drowsiness, a soft snow falling all day long onto the rooftops of the mind. By evening, the snow has gathered deep on every windowsill. The roads inside the brain are softened, the sharp edges are rounded. The world is hushed beneath a white quilt of natural sleepiness. Feel it now. The snow has been falling all day. You did not have to summon it. You did not have to work for it. It came, as it always does, on its own. And now, with the day behind you, you may simply lie down in the soft snow of your own tiredness and let yourself be covered gently, gently, until you can no longer be seen. Inside each cell, there are tiny structures called mitochondria, and they are the small lanterns of the body, burning quietly to make energy. During sleep, scientists have found these lanterns are tended and repaired. Worn parts are gently replaced. Smudged glass is wiped clean. Wicks are trimmed. By morning, every small lantern in you burns a little brighter than it did the night before. Tonight, the keepers of the lanterns are arriving. They walk through the long inner halls of you with soft cloths and small tools. They move from cell to cell, kneeling, mending, polishing. You do not have to watch them. You do not have to thank them. You only have to let them work, while you drift in the warm dark above their patient labor, and the body, beneath you, is quietly made new. The face has more muscles than almost any other part of the body, and most of them hold the small expressions of the day, a slight tightening near the eyes, a faint pull at the corners of the mouth, a gentle furrow at the brow. When the body lies down to rest, these tiny muscles begin, one by one, to release. Scientists call this facial relaxation, but you might feel it as a kind of inner smoothing, like a hand passing slowly over warm cloth. Let your forehead become wide and open, like a quiet field. Let your cheeks soften, like petals at evening. Let your lips part, just a little, like a sleeping child's. The face is becoming peaceful. The face is becoming a soft pond, and on its still surface, the moon of sleep is beginning, gently, to appear. There is a soft white substance called myelin that wraps the nerves of the body in thin sleeves of insulation, the way fine wool wraps a candle's wick against the wind. Scientists have found that during deep sleep, the body strengthens and repairs this delicate covering, helping signals travel more smoothly the next day. Tonight, inside you, small, careful hands are wrapping the long, quiet threads of your nerves in fresh layers of softness. Each thread becomes warmer. Each thread becomes more sure. The whole inner web of you is being tended like a garden of fine silver wires, each one polished, each one wrapped, each one set gently back in place. You do not have to know this is happening. You only have to lie still and breathe and let the gentle craftsmen of your body do their patient nighttime work. There is a small green smell in nature called petrichor, the scent of rain falling on dry earth, and the brain responds to it with a deep instinctive calm. Scientists believe this is because such moments meant water and life to our oldest ancestors. Imagine, then, that somewhere far away, a soft, warm rain has begun. It falls on quiet leaves. It falls on old stones. It falls on the long-forgotten roads of childhood summers. The scent rises, drifting on a cool, slow wind, until it finds its way through your window and into the room where you are resting. You breathe it in. The body recognizes it from long before you were born. The body answers with an ancient softening. And somewhere inside you, a small, thirsty place is being slowly, beautifully filled. The skin keeps a memory of warm hands. Scientists have found that the simple comfort of being touched gently, even by oneself, releases a hormone called oxytocin, which the body uses as its quiet glue of trust and ease. A hand laid softly on the chest, a palm resting on the belly, a finger tracing slow shapes on the back of the wrist. Each of these speaks the body's oldest language. Tonight, if you wish, you may rest one hand lightly upon yourself, anywhere that feels welcoming. The body will recognize the touch as kindness. The slow chemistry of comfort will begin. Oxytocin will move through you like warm honey, gathering in all the places that quietly needed it. You are giving yourself a small and ancient gift. The body is receiving it. The night, in answer, is folding itself more closely around you. There is a kind of light deep inside the body that scientists are only beginning to understand, called biophoton emission, a faint glow that every living cell quietly gives off. It is far too soft for the eye to see, yet it is there, all the time, like starlight beneath the skin. Imagine, then, that your body is a vast night sky, and every cell within it is a tiny star. As you lie here, the inner sky of you is settling into its slow constellations. Soft rivers of light run between organs. Quiet galaxies bloom inside each limb. The whole of you is glowing in a dark that is not empty, but full. You are not just resting. You are shining, quietly, the way the universe itself shines, without effort, without sound, simply because it is alive. The body loves rhythm, and one of its favorite rhythms is the slow rocking of being held. Scientists have studied this, watching how a gentle swaying motion deepens sleep, slows the heart, and softens the breath. It is the rhythm of cradles, of swings, of small boats at anchor on a calm sea. Even when the body lies still, the inner breath provides a quiet rocking of its own. With every inhale, you rise just a little. With every exhale, you sink, up and down, in and out. The slow tide of you is rocking you to sleep, as it has every night since you were very small. There is no one to thank. There is nothing to do. There is only the gentle rise and fall of the warm sea inside you, carrying you onward into the deep and patient dark. There is a great smooth muscle that divides the chest from the belly, called the diaphragm, and it is one of the body's most patient workers. All day, it rises and falls with the breath, never tiring, never asking for thanks. When the body relaxes, the diaphragm moves more fully, descending deeper, drawing slower, fuller breaths from the lowest rooms of the lungs. Imagine it now as a soft, warm jellyfish at the center of you, expanding and gathering in slow and beautiful pulses. With each pulse, more peace is drawn into the body. With each pulse, more weariness is released. The slow tide of the diaphragm is becoming the slow tide of your sleep. You are being breathed by something older and wiser than your thinking mind. You only have to let it. The brain has a quiet cleaning system that turns on only when the body sleeps. Scientists call it the glymphatic system, and it works like a slow underground river, washing through the spaces between cells, carrying away the small dusts of the day. During waking hours, this river runs faintly, but at night, it widens and quickens, gently rinsing the inner landscape clean. Imagine it now beginning like a soft, warm tide moving through dark caves of stone. The walls grow clearer, the air grows fresher. The whole quiet country of your mind is being gently washed by this slow nighttime river. By morning, it will all be ready again, bright and rinsed and waiting. You do not need to direct it. You only need to give it the gift of your stillness and trust the patient water to do its work. There is a small, bright star inside the human chest, and scientists call it the sinoatrial node. It is the natural pacemaker of the heart, a tiny cluster of cells that send out the first soft signal of every beat. All day long, it pulses, faithful and unseen. At night, when the body relaxes, it pulses more slowly, like a candle flame growing tall and still. Imagine this small star inside you now. It glows softly behind the ribs. With every beat, it sends out a slow ring of light. Like the rings on the surface of a quiet pool, the light moves outward through the whole body, gently, gently, asking each part to follow its rhythm. The body obeys. The body softens. The small star inside the chest grows ever more peaceful, ever more sure of its slow, sweet song. The body has its own quiet music, played by the lungs, the heart, and the soft sounds of digestion, and scientists have found that listening inward to these natural rhythms is one of the deepest forms of calm. There is no need to listen sharply. You only have to let the sounds drift into your awareness, like distant church bells over a sleeping village. The slow whisper of your breath, the faint warm beat of your pulse in your fingertips, the small patient hush of the belly settling. These are the songs the body sings only to itself, very softly, every night of its life. Tonight, you are listening, and the body is glad. It has waited so long for you to hear its quiet music. Now, at last, you are leaning your head against the door, and listening, and falling slowly asleep. There is an ancient connection between the body and the moon, written in tides, in cycles, in the slow turning of the inner clock. Scientists are still learning about this connection, but the body has always known. On the calmest nights, the body lets itself be drawn gently along with the slow lunar tide, as if it were a small boat anchored softly in a great glowing sea. Imagine the moon rising now beyond your window, full and warm and patient. Its light is silver, and it falls across the bed in long soft sheets. Inside you, every cell is leaning quietly toward this light. The blood slows in time with the tide. The breath sighs in time with the waves. You are being rocked, very gently, by something so old it has no name, only a soft, pale glow. The tongue is a small muscle that often holds tension we do not notice. Even now, it may be lightly pressed against the roof of the mouth, holding a faint shape of vigilance. When the body truly relaxes, the tongue softens, settling into the lower part of the mouth like a small sleeping animal in a warm cave. Scientists have noticed this in studies of deep relaxation, and they call it a marker of true rest. Let your own tongue grow heavy now. Let it forget the shape of words. Let it rest, soft and warm, in the quiet hollow of your jaw. With it, the rest of the face softens further. The lips part faintly, the breath grows easier, and a deep, slow door inside the body, one that the busy day kept closed, swings gently open onto the wide field of sleep. There is a soft melody in the body called the respiratory sinus arrhythmia, and it is the gentle way the heart speeds up slightly as you breathe in, and slows again as you breathe out. Scientists see it as a sign of a deeply healthy and relaxed nervous system, the heart and breath singing a slow duet together. Listen for it now, not with your ears, but with your inner sense. Breathe in, and the heart lifts a little, like a small bird on a soft branch. Breathe out, and the heart settles, like the same bird folding its wings. In and up, out and down. The two old friends, breath and heart, are singing together inside you, in perfect quiet rhythm. And the song they are singing is the lullaby of every healthy, sleepy creature on the slow-turning earth. The body, when it is truly calm, lets go of its grip on time. Scientists have found that during deep relaxation, the brain's sense of minutes and hours grows soft and stretchy, like warm clay. time no longer races. Time no longer presses. It widens, like a slow river spreading into a quiet lake. Imagine, then, that the clock by your bed has gone quietly to sleep with the rest of the room. Its hands have grown still. The numbers have softened into vague, glowing shapes. Time has stepped outside for a long walk and will not return until morning. You are floating now in a quiet country with no hours and no minutes. There is only the soft slow now. And the now is wide and warm and endless, like a great calm sea beneath a sky full of patient stars. Inside the muscles, there is a substance called lactic acid that gathers during the day's work, like small grains of sand collecting in a riverbed. At night, the body slowly clears it away, smoothing the inner stream, leaving everything fresh and ready for the morning. Scientists call this metabolic recovery, but you might feel it as a kind of inner softening, a gentle washing of the limbs from within. Tonight, as you lie here, this quiet washing is beginning. A warm, clear water is moving slowly through your muscles, lifting away the small grains of effort, carrying them gently downstream and out of the body. The arms grow softer. The legs grow lighter. The back grows wider and more at ease. By morning, every muscle in you will be rinsed clean, like stones after a slow, patient tide. The brain dreams in many languages, but the most common of them is the language of images. Scientists have found that the visual cortex, which all day long has been busy processing the world, becomes deeply active again in dreams, painting whole landscapes from memory and feeling. Imagine, then, that within you there is a quiet artist who waits patiently for you to fall asleep. When at last your eyes are closed and your breath has slowed, the artist takes up a soft brush. The walls of your inner room begin to fill with color. Forests appear. Rivers, skies, small houses with warm lit windows. None of it is required to mean anything. It is simply the body's own gift to itself, a small private gallery of beauty, opened only at night, only for you. Inside the throat is a tiny resonant chamber, and when the body hums softly, this chamber sends slow vibrations all through the chest and head, gently massaging the long branching vagus nerve. Scientists have studied this, and they have found that humming, even silently, calms the heart and softens the mind. You do not have to hum aloud tonight. You may simply imagine the sensation, a low warm tone, vibrating gently in your chest, like the purring of a sleeping cat. With each slow exhale, the inner hum spreads further, soothing every small place it touches. The throat softens, the shoulders soften. The whole chest becomes a warm bell, ringing very quietly into the night. And the body, hearing its own deep song, settles more fully into the long, slow drift of rest. The skin grows cooler at night, and this cooling itself is part of the science of sleep. Scientists have found that a slight drop in skin temperature signals the body that it is safe to sink into deeper rest, like an old, wise traveler stepping into a cool, quiet inn after a long, warm day on the road. Imagine yourself now as such a traveler. You have set down your bag. The innkeeper has welcomed you with a small bow. A cool room has been prepared, with white sheets and a single open window. The night air is gentle on your face. The pillow is soft beneath your cheek. There is nothing left of the long day except the slow, pleasant ache of having walked far and well. And now, at last, you may rest. We are halfway now through the long, quiet country of these 100 soft facts, and the body of you has already traveled so far into stillness. Each story has been a small lantern lit along the path, and behind you, the path is glowing now with a long line of warm, gentle lights. Ahead, more lanterns are waiting, each one a little softer than the last, each one set into a deeper layer of the night. Scientists have found that the body, once it begins to relax, deepens by itself, drawing further and further into rest with no effort at all. You do not need to try. You only need to keep walking, slowly, breath by breath, into the next part of this peaceful journey. The lanterns are lit. The path is open. The deep dark of sleep is gentle and near. There is a slow rhythm called the basic rest activity cycle, and it runs all through the body. Even while you sleep, scientists describe it as a soft tide of about 90 minutes, in which the inner self rises into lighter rest, then sinks again into deeper rest, all night long. Imagine, then, that you are floating on a wide calm sea, and beneath you, slow swells are passing. Each swell lifts you gently, then sets you down even more softly than before. You do not have to swim. You do not have to know where you are going. The sea itself is carrying you, in long patient curves, deeper and deeper into the warm, dark waters of the night. By morning, you will have crossed many quiet swells and arrived, without effort, on the shore of a brand new day. Inside the joints of the body, there is a slow, clear fluid called synovial fluid, and it is the gentle oil of every quiet movement you make. Scientists have found that during rest, this fluid replenishes itself, bathing the inner surfaces of bone in soft, cool silk. Tonight, as you lie still, every small hinge inside you is being quietly tended. The knees, the elbows, the fingers, each one is being filled with fresh, smooth lubrication, like small lanterns being topped with clean oil. By morning, you will move more easily than you did when you came to bed. The body is preparing itself for many more days of soft and patient motion. You do not have to know how it works. You only have to lie still and trust the wise old craftsmen of your body to do their gentle nighttime work. The eyes, even closed, are slowly moving during certain stages of sleep in a soft dance scientists call rapid eye movement. It is the body's quiet way of weaving dreams, painting whole worlds behind the warm dark of the eyelids. But before that dance begins, the eyes first grow very still, as if the dancers were resting in the wings before the curtain rises. Tonight, your eyes are entering that quiet wing of the theater. They are resting on a soft chair behind the velvet curtain. The lights above them are warm and dim. They are not yet dancing. They are only listening to the slow music of your breath, waiting patiently for the dreams to begin. When the time is right, they will lift and the inner stage will glow, and the great gentle play of sleep will softly start. The body has a hidden language of warmth, and one of its sweetest words is the feeling of cocooning. Scientists have noticed that when the body is gently enclosed by blankets, by soft sheets, by a quiet, small space, the nervous system reads it as safety and lets go of its watching. Feel now how the bed is holding you. The blanket curves over your shoulder. The pillow cradles the side of your head. The mattress carries the slow weight of your back. You are wrapped in soft cloth and slow gravity. Like a small seed inside a warm pod, there is nothing to fear and nothing to do. The pod of you is closed and gentle. The seed inside is dreaming. And outside, the long night is folding itself around the whole quiet shape of you, like a final, kindest layer. Inside the body, there is a great gentle river called the lymphatic system, and it flows in slow, quiet currents through every inner field. By day, it carries away small wastes and gathers small healings. By night, scientists have found it moves more freely, its waters widening, its currents deepening. Imagine this river inside you now, glowing faintly silver, winding through the soft inner countryside. It moves through the long meadows of your limbs, through the rolling hills of your chest, through the quiet valleys behind your ears. Wherever it flows, it leaves the body cleaner, lighter, more at peace. You are not asked to do anything. The river knows its way. It has run through you every night of your life, faithful and patient. Tonight, again, it is at work, and you are floating gently above its slow, shining course. There is a small region in the brain called the suprachiasmatic nucleus, no larger than a grain of rice, and it is the master clock of the body. Scientists describe it as the quiet keeper of the inner day and night, the small wise grandmother of all your rhythms. When evening comes, she dims her lamps. When morning arrives, she lifts the curtains. Tonight, this small grandmother inside you is moving through the long inner house, turning down each lamp, drawing each curtain, whispering a soft good night to every room. She has done this every evening of your life, without ever asking for thanks. Now, at last, the whole house is dim. The corridors are warm and shadowed, and the small grandmother, her work done, sits down by the fire and watches the embers settle into peace. Calm is contagious in the body. Scientists have found that when one part begins to relax, the rest will slowly follow, like a slow wave passing through a wheat field at evening. The softening of the breath softens the heart. The softening of the heart softens the muscles. The softening of the muscles softens the mind. Each part listens to the next, in a great patient conversation of ease. Tonight, this conversation is happening inside you. Perhaps it begins with the slow rise of your belly, or the loosening of your shoulders, or the warmth of your hands. Wherever it begins, it spreads. Wherever it spreads, it deepens. The whole inner field of you is bending gently in the evening wind. The wheat is bowing. The wind is singing. And the whole quiet country of you is being slowly, kindly laid down. The body has its own quiet gravity at night. Scientists say the muscles, no longer holding the body upright against the day, surrender more fully to the slow pull of the earth. The bed becomes a great gentle hand, cradling the long weight of you. Feel that pull now. Feel how the back of you is heavy. Feel how the shoulders are sinking. Feel how even the small bones of the hands are leaning down into the soft sheets. Gravity, which all day held you bravely upright, is now holding you tenderly down. There is no resisting it. There is no need to. The pull is kind. The pull is ancient. The pull is the same one that holds the moon to the earth, and the earth to the sun. And tonight, it is holding you safely against the warm body of the sleeping world. There is a soft chemistry of music in the brain, and scientists have found that gentle, slow sounds at certain frequencies can ease the body into deeper rest. Low, warm tones, the hush of soft rain, the slow notes of a wooden flute, all of these are read by the brain as safety, as evening, as a quiet companion close by. Imagine, then, that somewhere very far away, such a music is playing now. It drifts on a slow wind, through long quiet valleys, through forests of dark patient trees, until it reaches your window and steps softly inside. It settles around you like a thin, warm shawl. The body listens. The body answers. The slow notes weave themselves into your breath, and you become a small instrument too, humming softly in time with the long song of the night. The breath, when it grows slow and deep, becomes a kind of inner massage. Scientists say, as the diaphragm rises and falls, it gently presses on the soft organs of the belly, sending small, slow waves of comfort through them. The stomach is rocked. The liver is rocked. The slow, long ribbons of the intestines are rocked like sleeping children in a wooden boat. Imagine now this slow, inner rocking happening with each breath. The whole soft interior of you is being held in long, slow rhythm, like a small infant against a warm chest. There is nothing to do. There is nothing to fix. The slow inner sea of your breath is doing the work. Gently, gently, all on its own. And the body, feeling itself so kindly held, lets go of one more small layer of holding, and sinks a little deeper into the dark. There is a small soft place at the top of the spine, where the head meets the neck, that scientists call the suboccipital region. It holds tiny muscles that constantly adjust the head all day, and it gathers more quiet tension than almost any other place. When the body lies down on a good pillow, these tiny muscles at last are allowed to rest. Imagine warm hands now beneath the back of your skull, holding the weight of your head with infinite patience. The small muscles let go, one by one. The neck grows long and easy. The space at the base of the skull becomes wide and soft, like a small dark room with the windows open to the night. From this room, a deep wave of softness rolls outward, through the shoulders, through the back, through the whole long body. The body keeps a slow archive of safety. Scientists have found every quiet evening, every warm meal, every gentle touch is recorded somewhere deep in the inner library, in long, slow books bound with soft brown cloth. When you rest, the body opens these books and reads from them quietly, reminding itself that you have been safe many times before, and so you are safe now. Tonight, the library inside you is open. A small lamp glows on the wooden desk. Books are spread across the long shelves, each one filled with kind moments. Cups of tea, warm baths, the sound of rain on a roof, the laugh of someone who loved you. The librarian inside turns the pages slowly. The body listens. The body remembers. And the deep old certainty of safety settles back into every soft inner room. There is a soft sense in the body called proprioception. Scientists say the quiet inner knowing of where the limbs are without having to look. By day, this sense is sharp and busy. By night, it grows hazy and dreamlike. The edges of the body soften. The hands and feet seem to drift a little further away. The whole shape of you becomes a slow, warm cloud, only loosely held. Feel it now. Where exactly is your left hand? It is there, but soft. Where exactly is your right foot? It is there, but distant. The body is becoming a kind of gentle mist, settling into the bed, no longer bound by hard edges. This is the science of letting go not just of thoughts, but of shape. You are becoming the dreaming body, soft and shapeless, on its slow way into sleep. The skin, all day long, has been quietly listening to temperature, to texture, to the small, sweet messages of the world. At night, scientists have found the skin grows even more sensitive, almost like a tender second mind awake just beneath the surface. It feels the cool slide of a sheet, the soft press of a pillow, the gentle warmth of your own breath against the back of your hand. Each sensation is a kind of small lullaby. Each one is the body being told, very softly, that it is here, that it is safe, that it is loved. Tonight, the skin of you is bathed in these gentle messages. Every small sensation is a soft, kind voice, and from the skin inward, a deep, slow comfort is moving, carrying you, breath by breath, into the warm, dark center of rest. Inside the body, there is a slow internal weather scientists have found, and at night it grows mild and peaceful. The inner temperature lowers slightly. The inner pressure softens. The inner winds, which during the day moved sharp and busy through the corridors of the chest, slow into the long, warm breezes of evening. Imagine this weather inside you now. It is the weather of a small village at dusk, after the last work of the day is done. The sky is pale gold. The wind is soft and full of the scent of wood smoke and rain on stones. The whole village of your body is sitting down on its quiet porches. Lights are being lit in small windows, and the long, slow night of your inner country is beginning. Kind and beautiful and welcoming. All around you, there is a quiet phenomenon called sleep inertia in the brain, and it is the soft, slow lifting away from sleep in the morning. But there is also a gentler one called the sleep onset, the deep tender sinking into sleep at night. Scientists have found that this sinking is one of the most peaceful processes in all of human life, a slow, gentle descent, like a feather drifting down through still, warm air. Imagine yourself now as such a feather. There is no hurry. There is no rush. The air is kind. The dark is soft. You are turning gently as you fall, this way, that way, in long, slow arcs. Somewhere far below, a deep velvet pillow is waiting. You are not afraid of landing. You are only enjoying the slow, sweet drift toward it. Through the warm and forgiving night, the voice, when it grows gentle, soothes not only others, but the speaker as well. Scientists have found that humans listening to slow, soft speech produce more of the calming chemicals of rest, and so do the speakers themselves. There is a kind of ancient comfort in the human voice, murmuring softly in the dark, as old as the first lullaby ever sung beside the first sleeping child. Tonight, the voice you are hearing is moving in slow, warm waves, settling around you like a thin, gentle shawl. There is no urgency in it. There is no demand. It only speaks because the night is long and the quiet is kind. And inside you, the body is listening with the deep old part of itself that has always loved soft voices, and it is letting go a little more with every slow word. There is a delicate part of the brain called the thalamus, and it is the great gentle gatekeeper of the senses. By day, it sends every small message inward, sharp and clear. By night, scientists have found, it softly closes its gates, letting only the most important sounds and feelings through. Imagine the thalamus now as a kind grandmother sitting at a wooden door inside you. As evening comes, she gently closes the door, leaving just a small crack for a soft breeze to pass through. The world outside grows distant. The hum of distant traffic, the small creak of the house, the faint whisper of the wind, all of these become soft, far away, dreamlike. Inside the door, it is warm and still. The grandmother sits down by a small fire. The night, beyond the door, has been gently locked away. The body, at night, has a slow tide of healing hormones that rise inside it. Scientists have found growth hormone, in particular, flows most fully during deep sleep, mending tissues, repairing tiny wears, weaving the body back together in soft, invisible threads. Imagine these hormones now as small golden weavers, moving through you with their fine, bright thread. They sit by every small tear, every small wear, every small place that needed mending. They work in the warm, dark, humming softly to themselves, never tiring. By morning, the inner cloth of you will be stronger and finer than it was the night before. You do not need to know what they are doing. You only need to lie still and let them work, while the slow dark of sleep folds itself deeper and deeper. Around your peaceful resting form, there is a soft inner sense called interoception. Scientists say the body's quiet awareness of its own internal state, the faint warmth in the belly, the slow, steady pulse beneath the wrist, the small, sweet rise of the breath in the chest. At night, this sense grows tender and gentle, like a small candle held close to your inner life. Feel it now, very softly. Without searching, without effort, you may notice the slow warmth in the center of your body, the faint, quiet pulse moving everywhere. The slow, patient rhythm of the breath, these are the body's small, soft signs of life. And tonight, you are listening to them with kindness. The body is grateful. The body has waited so long for this gentle attention. And in answer, it grows even more peaceful, even more soft, even more at home with you. The body, when it is at rest, releases a soft chemical called prolactin during deep sleep, which scientists have linked to feelings of deep contentment and stillness. It is the chemistry of being held, of being safe, of being loved. It is the same gentle substance that flows through new mothers and sleeping infants, weaving them together with invisible warm threads. Tonight, this slow contentment is rising inside you. Each cell is being bathed in it, like small lanterns dipped briefly into a warm golden pool. The body, recognizing the old familiar chemistry, sighs and surrenders a little more. The mind, recognizing it too, lays down the last small worries of the day. You are being held, you are being loved by your own quiet body. And the long, sweet country of rest is opening, wide and welcoming. Ahead of you, there is a beautiful old idea in science called homeostasis, and it is the body's deep wish for balance. All day long, the body works to keep itself in harmony, like a careful gardener tending many small flowers at once. At night, scientists have found the gardener walks more slowly through the garden, tending to the smaller flowers that were overlooked in the bright rush of the day. Imagine this gardener inside you now, moving along soft paths between long rows of glowing flowers. He kneels beside each one. He waters it gently. He whispers a small kind word and moves on. By morning, the inner garden will be lush and rebalanced, every flower a little brighter than the night before. You are not asked to help. You only have to rest and let the slow gardener do his careful, patient work. There is a quiet science to the sound of one's own breath, scientists say. Listening softly to the slow whisper of inhale and exhale, even silently, slows the heart and deepens the calm. Imagine that you are sitting beside a small stream, and the stream is the sound of your own breath. It flows over smooth, round stones. It curves between mossy banks. It catches small glints of moonlight here and there along its quiet course. You do not have to enter it. You only have to listen. Each breath in is a soft hush. Each breath out is a slow sigh. The stream sings on all night long, beside you, never asking for anything, only sharing its quiet song. You are growing sleepy by its banks. The moss is soft beneath you. The stream sings you to sleep. The body holds memory in a place called the hippocampus, a small curved seat near the center of the brain, shaped like a seahorse, scientists say. At night, this small seahorse swims gently through the dark waters of sleep, gathering the day's experiences and weaving them into long, shining strands of memory. Imagine it now, this tiny, gentle creature, drifting through the warm inner sea. It is patient. It is wise. It is doing the slow, quiet work of helping you become who you are, one thread at a time. You do not need to watch it. You do not need to remember anything yourself tonight. The small seahorse is doing it for you, carefully, kindly, in the soft, glowing dark of the inner ocean, while the rest of you floats peacefully far above, dreaming. We have come, you and I, 3/4 of the way through this long, quiet country of soft facts. The lanterns we have lit are now a long, curving line behind you, glowing gently into the dark like a slow river of warm stars. Ahead, the path continues, even softer than before, into the deepest layer of the night. Scientists have found that the longer the body rests, the more easily it sinks into still deeper rest. You are not slowing down. You are softening. You are widening. You are becoming the kind of stillness that the night itself dreams of. Keep walking, breath by breath, lantern by lantern. The country ahead is gentle. The path ahead is warm. And the great deep dark of true sleep is closer now than it has been all evening, with its arms wide open and waiting. There is a small, slow process called sleep spindles. Scientists say brief, soft bursts of brain activity that move through the sleeping mind like quiet ripples through a moonlit pond. They are the brain's way of weaving the day into long-lasting memory. while at the same time protecting your sleep from disturbance. Imagine them now as small silver fish, swimming gently through the dark waters of your mind. They glide between the long stems of dream and memory, sewing things together with fine, quiet threads. You do not need to see them. You only need to lie still, while the small fish swim through you, weaving the soft inner cloth of who you are becoming. The pond above them is still. The moon above the pond is full, and you are floating, weightless and warm, on the surface of the slow inner water. The body, when it is deeply at rest, lets its blood vessels widen. Scientists say, as if every inner road were quietly broadening to allow a slower, kinder traffic. The blood moves more easily. The cells are fed more gently. The whole inner country relaxes into a wide and patient ease. Imagine the long roads inside you now becoming soft tree-lined lanes, each one widening into a gentle country path. Slow, warm carts pass along them, carrying small gifts of nourishment to every distant corner of you. There is no hurry. There is no rush. The drivers wave kindly to one another as they pass. The horses are old and patient. The whole inner countryside is humming with a slow, contented life, and you, lying still above it all, are drifting deeper into the dream of your own resting body. There is a soft physical phenomenon called body warmth conduction. Scientists say, when two warm surfaces meet, like your hand resting on your chest or your cheek against a pillow, the warmth flows gently between them, evening out, mingling into one quiet temperature. The body reads this evening of warmth as belonging, as togetherness, as safety. Tonight, wherever your body touches the bed, this slow exchange is happening. The warmth of you is meeting the warmth of the sheets. The warmth of your pillow is rising softly to meet your cheek. Everywhere, you are being met. Everywhere, you are being matched. The body is no longer separate. It is part of a slow, warm conversation with the bed itself. And the conversation is the oldest one in the world. The gentle murmured agreement that it is safe, now, to sleep. The brain, scientists have found, has a soft inner reward when it slows down. As the racing thoughts of the day grow quieter, a gentle wash of dopamine and serotonin moves through the inner rooms, bringing a quiet sense of well-being. It is the body's own way of saying thank you for resting. Imagine this small reward now arriving inside you. It is a warm glow, faint and golden, spreading slowly through the chest and into the limbs. It is the feeling of having come home, of having shut the door behind you, of having taken off your shoes. The body is glad. The body is grateful. And the soft reward of slowness is moving through you, lighting small lamps of contentment in every still, quiet room of the long inner house. The lungs, when they grow deeply relaxed, breathe in a slow, soft pattern. Scientists sometimes call wave breathing. The breath becomes long and round, like the slow swells of a calm summer sea. There is a soft pause at the top of each inhale, and a softer pause at the bottom of each exhale, like the brief, still moments when a wave reaches the shore. Listen now to the slow waves inside you. Breath in. The wave rises. A small pause. Breath out. The wave returns. A softer pause. Each wave is a little gentler than the last. Each wave carries you a little farther into the warm inner ocean of rest. The shore behind you is fading. The deep open water of sleep is opening, and you are being rocked, very softly, on the long, slow swells of your own breath. There is a quiet phenomenon called entrainment. Scientists say the way two rhythms, placed near each other, begin to synchronize. Two pendulum clocks on the same shelf will slowly come to swing in time. Two breaths in the same quiet room will softly begin to match. Tonight, your breath is entraining with the slow rhythm of the night itself. The slow turning of the earth, the slow tides of the distant sea, the the slow, patient pulse of every sleeping creature across the long, dark face of the world. You are not separate. You are being drawn into the great quiet rhythm of all resting things. The slow breath of the planet is your breath. The slow heartbeat of the night is your heartbeat. And the long, deep stillness of the sleeping world is settling, very gently. Inside the warm center of you, the body holds a soft memory of every safe sleep it has ever had. Scientists believe each peaceful night becomes a quiet thread in the long inner cloth of trust, woven into the deep tissues of the body itself. Tonight, the body is remembering every soft, warm bed it has ever known. The first cradle, the childhood blankets, the quiet rooms of long-ago hotels, the gentle homes of people who loved you. Every one of these is a small, soft thread, and tonight they are being gathered together into one warm quilt of remembered safety. The quilt is laid gently over you now. You can almost feel its weight. The quilt is the slow accumulation of every kind night you have ever lived through. And tonight, you're adding one more soft thread to it, with every slow breath you take. There is a small structure in the brain called the locus ceruleus, scientists say, and it is the gentle keeper of attention. By day, lights up to keep you alert. By night, it dims itself, almost like a small lighthouse turning down its beam at last. As the long sea grows calm, tonight, this small lighthouse inside you is lowering its light. The beam grows soft and golden, no longer sweeping, no longer searching, only glowing quietly in place. The dark sea around it is still. The waves have folded themselves into long sleeping shapes. The night sky above is full of patient stars, and the small lighthouse, after its long, faithful day, is content to glow only enough to keep the soft inner waters company as the whole inner ocean of you settles into deep and gentle rest. The body has its own slow internal pharmacy at night. Scientists say many of the gentle chemicals it brews after dark cannot be made any other way. Melatonin, growth hormone, prolactin, and many others arise only in the slow, dark hours, like rare flowers that bloom only by moonlight. Imagine, then, that there is a small moonlit garden inside you, where these rare flowers are now opening. Their petals are pale and silver. Their scents are deep and old. They release their slow medicine into the warm, dark air of your inner garden, and the medicine drifts gently through you, healing in quiet ways the day could never reach. You are being tended by your own moonlit pharmacy. You are being given gifts that only the night can offer, and the gifts are flowing through you. Even now, in soft and beautiful silence, there is a delicate art in the body called the relaxation response. Scientists say, and once it begins, it tends to deepen of its own accord. The breath slows, which slows the heart, which softens the muscles, which calms the mind, which slows the breath even further. It is a slow inward spiral, each turn a little gentler than the last. Tonight, you are well inside this spiral. You have been for some time. Each soft fact has been another turn. Each slow breath has been another turn. Each warm image has been another turn. The spiral inside you is widening and deepening, drawing you ever inward, toward the still warm center where sleep itself lives. There is no effort needed. The spiral is doing the work. You only have to keep being gently turned, deeper and deeper into the warm dark. The skin has a wide, quiet sense of space. Scientists say, and at night it grows aware of the air around it, as a kind of soft companion, the cool whisper of the bedroom air, the faint warmth rising from your own body, the slow, gentle currents that pass invisibly across the room. The skin reads all of this and feels held by something larger than itself. Tonight, the air around you is a kind of soft, slow ocean, lapping gently against the small shore of your body. There is no sharp edge between you and the room. There is only a slow, tender meeting. The skin is glad of the company. The body is glad to be held by the air itself, and the long, quiet night, breathing softly around you, is becoming part of the slow rest you are sinking into. There is a small, ancient instinct in the body called the orienting response. Scientists say, and it has been quietly checking the room all evening to make sure everything is safe. Now, in the deep stillness of the night, this small watcher has finished its rounds. It has looked and listened and found nothing to be concerned about. With a small, contented sigh, it lays down its lantern. It curls up by the warm hearth of the body. Tonight, this small watcher inside you has at last gone to sleep itself. The doors have been checked. The windows have been checked. The night beyond is gentle, and the watcher, who has cared for you so faithfully through so many evenings, is now resting too, content that you are safe, content that the night is kind, content that all is well. The body has a deep love of repetition. Scientists say, slow, repeated patterns, like the soft hush of waves or the gentle tick of an old clock, send a long, quiet message to the nervous system that the world is steady, that the world is safe, that the world will continue. Each slow breath you take is one such repetition. Each soft beat of the heart is another. Each gentle phrase of these stories is another still. Tonight, you are surrounded by slow, gentle patterns, and the body is drinking them in. The hush of breath, the hush of words, the hush of the night beyond your window, all of them say the same soft thing, again and again. All is well, all is well, all is well. And the body, listening, lets go a little more with every quiet repetition. There is a quiet weight inside the limbs when sleep is near. Scientists say, a soft heaviness that flows from the center outward until the hands and feet feel pleasantly distant, almost as if they belonged to someone else. This is the body letting go of its small, ongoing readiness. Scientists call it muscle atonia, the gentle melting of waking tension. Feel it now in your own limbs. The arms are heavier. The legs are heavier. The hands are warm and softly far away. The feet are warm and softly far away. The center of you is sinking deeper into the bed. The edges of you are dissolving softly into the warm dark. You are no longer holding your shape. You are no longer holding anything at all. You are being held completely by the slow, gentle gravity of the sleeping world. The brain, scientists have found, has many softer states between fully awake and fully asleep, and each one is its own quiet country. There is the light, drowsy state, where thoughts grow soft. There is the threshold of sleep, where images begin to drift unbidden. There is the first true sleep, where the breath slows further. And there is the deep sleep, where the body does its quietest work. Tonight, you have already passed through several of these soft countries. You may not have noticed. You only know that you feel warmer, heavier, slower than you did when you began. Ahead, there are still deeper countries to enter. You do not need a map. You do not need a guide. The body knows the way. It has walked this path every night of your life, and it is walking it now, slowly, slowly, into the deepest country of all. There is a soft science of gratitude in the body. Scientists have found, when the mind rests on small kind things, the heart slows, the breath deepens, the long, warm chemistry of contentment begins to flow. Even now, even in the dark, you may notice a few small things to be grateful for. The warmth of the bed, the kindness of the night, the slow, patient breath that has carried you through all your days, the fact that you are here, alive, resting, allowed to be still. Each small noticing is a small bell, ringing gently inside the chest. Each small bell calls forth a soft wave of peace. The body is filling with these small bells now, with these soft waves, with this quiet, sweet abundance. And gratitude, the oldest sweetness of all, is folding itself gently around your heart. The body, when it is truly at rest, releases small, soft chemicals of compassion, scientists say, and these chemicals flow first toward the self before flowing outward toward others. It is as if the body, in resting, first wraps its own arms around itself in slow forgiveness. Tonight, this soft self-compassion is beginning inside you. Whatever the day held, it is being gently set down. Whatever small mistakes were made, they are being softly forgiven. Whatever was difficult, it is being acknowledged with kindness. The body is wrapping its own arms around itself. The heart is whispering gentle words to its own quiet center. You are being loved tonight by the deepest part of yourself, and the love is warm and soft and entirely without conditions. There is nothing you must be. There is only this kind, tender rest. There is a slow phenomenon called sleep pressure. Scientists say the gentle increasing weight of tiredness that builds up across the day. By night, it has grown into a warm, full presence, like a soft, heavy quilt that wants nothing more than to settle over you. Tonight, this quilt is being laid down over your body. It is impossibly soft. It is the perfect weight. It settles first across your feet, then your legs, then your hips, then your chest, then your arms, then your shoulders. Each part of you that the quilt touches grows warmer, heavier, more at ease. Soon, even your face is covered in its soft, sweet warmth, except for a small breathing space where the slow night air still drifts. The quilt of sleep is laid, the body is wrapped, and the long dream is opening, soft and wide. The body keeps a slow, quiet rhythm called the ultradian rhythm, scientists say, and it gently rises and falls all through the day and night, like the slow breath of a sleeping giant. Even in deep sleep, this rhythm continues, carrying the body through soft cycles of rest, each one a little different from the last. Tonight, you are floating on this rhythm. You do not have to keep time. You do not have to choose anything. The rhythm itself is choosing for you, drawing you up into lighter rest, then down again into deeper rest, then up, then down, all night long, in slow, patient curves. You are being carried by something larger and wiser than yourself. You are being held by the slow breath of your own deep nature, and the night, around it all, is wide and gentle and kind. There is a soft secret in the body. Scientists have found the act of slowing down itself is a kind of healing, no matter what is being done. Reading slowly heals, eating slowly heals, walking slowly heals, breathing slowly, most of all, heals. The body adores slowness, the way an old garden adores rain. Tonight, you have been slowing down for a long time now. Every breath has been a slowness. Every soft word has been a slowness. Every gentle image has been a slowness. The slowness has filled you like rain fills a thirsty garden. The flowers inside you are opening. The leaves inside you are shining. The soft inner soil of you is rich and dark and well-watered. You are being healed simply by being slow. And the slowness is now becoming the slow, deep stillness of sleep. The body, when it is held by silence, listens to its own deep inner music. Scientists have noted the hush of blood in the ears, the soft whisper of the breath in the chest, the faint ringing of the inner ear in the great quiet of the night. These small sounds become a slow song that only you can hear. Tonight, the song is playing inside you. It is soft and old. It is the song the body has been singing to itself since the beginning of your life. You do not have to listen sharply. You only have to let it play. The slow song is the song of being alive and at rest. The slow song is the song of every cell humming quietly in time. The slow song is the song that will carry you, gently, into the deepest dark of true sleep. There is a final softness scientists have found in the moments just before sleep arrives, a kind of inner letting go that is wider and deeper than any letting go of the day. It is the body releasing not only the small holdings of waking, but also the deeper holdings of its own awareness. Tonight, this great soft letting go is very near. You can almost feel its edge, like the warm, dark surface of a deep, still lake just below you. You are about to slip beneath it. There is no fear. There is only welcome. The water is warm. The water is kind. The water is the slow, ancient water of sleep itself. And you are letting go, one breath at a time, into its long, deep, patient embrace, into the dark, warm country where every weary creature is welcome. The body, scientists say, has its own deep wisdom about how long to sleep, how deeply to sink, how to weave the night into morning. You do not need to plan it. You only need to trust it. The same wisdom that has carried you through every night of your life is at work inside you now. It knows the slow shape of your true rest. It knows the soft cycles you need. It is already arranging them, gently, beneath the surface of your awareness. Tonight, you are letting this wisdom take over completely. You are setting down even the last small wish to direct anything. The wise old body of you is in charge. And it is leading you, slowly and beautifully, into exactly the kind of sleep you most need, deeper and deeper into the long quiet country of rest. We are very near the last of these 100 soft facts now, and the long line of lanterns behind you stretches almost out of sight, a slow river of warm, gentle lights through the deep, quiet country of the night. Each one has been a small gift to the resting body. Each one has been a small softening. Each one has been a small invitation into deeper peace. Scientists know that the cumulative effect of slow, gentle attention is profound. The body, given so much kindness in a row, sinks more fully into rest than it has in many long days. Tonight, you have been given that gift, story by story, breath by breath, and the body has accepted. The body is more at peace now than it has been in a very long time. And one final soft lantern is waiting just ahead. Here is the last small lantern, glowing softly at the edge of the long, quiet country. It does not say anything new. It simply repeats, in the kindest possible voice, the oldest and gentlest fact of all, that the body knows how to rest, that the night knows how to hold you, that sleep itself is patient and old and always near. Scientists discover, again and again, what the body has always known. You are made for this slow, soft peace. You are made for this warm, gentle, dark. You are made for the long, quiet dream that is opening, even now, just beyond the edge of your awareness. Step forward gently. The last lantern is glowing. The path is warm. The night is wide, and the great, deep sleep is here, with its arms open, ready to take you home. And so the long, quiet country of 100 soft facts comes gently to a close, and the body of you has traveled so far, into the deep, warm center of rest. The lanterns we lit together are now a long, curving river of golden light behind you. Fading slowly into the soft dark, each one was a small kindness offered to the resting body. Each one was a small remembering of the body's own ancient wisdom. Scientists, in all their patient, gentle work, have found again and again that the body knows how to heal itself in the long, quiet hours of the night. The breath slows, the heart softens, the muscles release, the mind drifts into long, warm dreams. The blood widens its slow rivers. The cells repair themselves in soft, invisible ways. The long inner cathedral of bone and tissue is quietly restored, while above it all, you float weightless and warm in the deep, dark sea of sleep. The science of calm is, in the end, not a science of doing, but a science of allowing. It is the science of letting the body be what it has always known how to be. It is the science of stepping out of the body's way, so that the slow ancient wisdom inside you may rise to the surface and take over completely. Tonight, you have stepped out of the way. You have allowed, you have softened, you have surrendered the small holdings of the day, one by one, into the warm, patient hands of the night. And the night has received them all, without judgment, without hurry, with the same kindness it has shown every sleeping creature since the beginning of time. Outside your window, the stars are turning slowly across the dark sky. The world is full of sleeping people, sleeping animals, sleeping trees, sleeping rivers. You are part of this great quiet company now. You are part of the long deep dream of the resting world. And the dream is folding itself around you, soft as petals, warm as breath, slow as the turning of the patient earth. There is nothing more to know. There is nothing more to do. There is only this last soft moment before the deepest sleep arrives, in which the body, the breath, and the night have all become one slow, gentle song. And the song is singing you, very softly, into the warm, dark home of rest. And now, dear listener, our slow journey through the science of calm comes to its gentlest end. You have wandered with me through 100 small, soft countries of rest, and each one has left a small gift inside the warm, dark home of your body. Some of those gifts you will remember in the morning. Most of them you will not, but the body remembers everything. And tonight it has gathered all of them quietly into its long inner archive of peace. There is no need to listen anymore. There is no need to follow anything. The slow voice that has been your companion through this long, quiet evening is fading now into the soft hush of the night itself, becoming part of the gentle background of your sleep, like a small candle still glowing in a faraway window of a sleeping house. If you found a kind of peace here tonight, in this quiet harbor, you might let the like button know, very softly, so that this small glowing place can find others on their own long nights of searching for rest. And if you would like to return again, on some other evening when the world feels too loud, you might gently subscribe to Deep Sleep Science, so the soft lamp of these stories can be lit for you again, whenever you need it. But there is no rush for any of that now. Those are gentle thoughts for another time, perhaps for some quiet morning. Tonight is only for sleep. The night around you is wide and kind. The bed beneath you is warm and patient. The body inside you is wise and old, and entirely ready to rest. You have done everything you needed to do. You have softened. You have surrendered. You have allowed. The breath inside you is slowing. The heart inside you is slowing. The whole soft inner sea of you is going still, like a deep lake at the end of a long, quiet day. Above the lake, the moon is rising, slow and silver and full. Around the lake, the dark trees are sleeping. And on the surface of the lake, you are floating, weightless and warm, beneath a wide sky full of patient ancient stars. Tomorrow will come, in its own slow time, with its own soft light. But for now, there is only the long, warm, dark, and the slow song of your own breath, and the deep, gentle gravity of the sleeping world, holding you safely all the way through to morning. Rest now, dear one. Rest deeply, rest fully, rest with the trust of every sleeping creature that has ever lived. The night is yours. The sleep is yours. The slow, soft dream of being alive is yours. Good night, and sleep deeply.